Hello everyone, welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity. Today we are going to be introducing a new GNU minister. This is the Minister of Transport, Ms. Barbara Greasy. I remember Barbara Greasy. What was she in Johannesburg again? MEC for Education? Or whatever she was. And this article is taken from one of my favorite radio stations when I am in KZN, Durban to be specific, East Coast Radio. And the headline is, no, before we get to the headline, this article was written on October 23rd, 2024 at 10:43 a.m. by Elumusa Zulu and Tsakane Mhlongo. Those are the reporters. And the headline says, Transport Minister wants limit on RAF payments to foreigners. I have a say on this one, of course. Transport Minister Barbara Greasy feels that road accident fund payments to foreign nationals should be limited. No, it should not be limited. I'll tell you why. Let's read the article. Greasy echoed concerns raised by RAF CEO Collins Litswalo, who described the current model as unsustainable. I respect the CEO of RAF. That guy, President Material, I am telling you. In the past 5 years, the RAF paid out at least 18 billion rand to foreign claimants. Hi, boo. I know the biggest one is 500 million rand to a Swedish. Anyways, let's continue. And there's 150 million that is to be paid to, I think, 3 Zimbabweans who are in South Africa illegally, by the way. Let that sink in. And they're demanding 150 million rand out of RAF. Anyways, let's continue with the article. Greasy briefed Parliament Standing Committee on Public Account on Tuesday, telling MPs that legislative reform is urgently needed to address the issue. Overhaul it, put together a white paper proposal, and let the people of South Africa have a say. If you are buying fuel and you are driving in South Africa, I guess you are paying tax. I'll tell you why I'd say Then you are entitled to be compensated. No, okay, maybe let me put my thought here. You know, I don't know if you've traveled outside of South Africa before. One of the requirements in some countries when you are going to travel there is that you need to pay insurance. That insurance, by the way, you pay for is so that if anything happens to you in that country, you are not going to be their burden. You pay from your own pocket. If you get involved in a car accident, you will pay for the ambulance, you will pay for the hospital stay, and you are going to pay for the medical attention that you are going to be getting there. So why aren't you doing the same thing? Just because you buy petrol in South Africa, you kind of not pay. No. Pay taxes before coming to South Africa so that if ever you fill in your tank, that's part of the insurance which goes into our taxes as well. If anything happens to you, that tax will take care of you, not RAF. Hi, Bo. What's so difficult in understanding some models that work, actually? These models work. We need to adopt them. Since we are always acting like the first world country, and yet the rest of the world sees us as a third world country, we need to act like a third world country then. No, everybody must foot in from their own pockets. If you're coming to South Africa, from your own pocket. Taxpayers of South Africa, we're already overburdened with too many things. No, thank you. No, thank you, Miss Greasy. I'm not going to accept that. There are models out there. You need to make it your ambition to go to these countries for a fact-finding mission so that you bring it in the white paper proposal and say, this is what we think going forward is, this is what our visitors will get compensated out of from their own pocket, not ours. Then Barbara Gracie continues to say in the article, my view is that we do need to have a scale of benefits, and we do need to be putting that limit on a scale of benefits. So why don't you the scale be pay tax when you are not pay tax, pay insurance when you're coming to South Africa? Shouldn't that be the limit? Pay insurance. That insurance is going to cover for your medical bills, if you fall ill or you get involved in a car accident. Shouldn't that be the limit? Not us paying and them benefiting something, as she's putting it. In my view, is that we do need to have a scale of benefits for foreigners, she says. No, pay insurance, just like other countries do. On South African Airways, Greece said the national carrier may need additional capital to restore it to its former glory. Oh my God, this one is tiring. The SAA one is tiring, honestly speaking. Concerns were raised when SAA failed to submit its annual reports for the 2022-2023 and 2023-2024 financial years to Parliament. Why am I not surprised? The minister said a loan would not work, but they will consider equity partners once the airline has concluded its financial statements. If a development finance institution wants to give us that or wants to take equity, that I think would be a good solution. But will COSATU allow that? Huh? We have that solution in AXA where the PIC owns equity. Well, I ask again, will COSATU allow that? The privatization of SAA or part privatization of SAA, because in most instances, you get what I'm trying to say. We are in this mush because of COSATU and their friends. Let's be honest. We gotta be honest with this one. We are where we at because of COSATU and them. Our economy is in the state it finds itself because of COSATU and them. SAA, all the government parastatals, they are in shambles because of COSATU and its friends. You know who the friends I'm talking about, the ANC. We are where we are because of them. That's the truth. No, Miss Barbara Greasy, I'm sorry. Let foreigners pay insurance of some sort. That way they cover themselves, protect themselves from emanations of some sort. There's no way that we are going to spend yet more billions of rands on people, some of whom are not even supposed to be here, some of whom they get accidents in their home countries and then worm their way into South Africa and claim that they were involved in a car accident in South Africa because they want our money. That 18 billion rand that is spoken of, some of them, they gotten them in the illegal way. You know who I'm talking about, our so-called brothers of just little north of South Africa. Them. They benefited a lot from RAF. Some of them, they deliberately get themselves knocked down by a car in South Africa because, hey, RAF even pays foreigners. That's like winning the lottery. Because to win the lottery in South Africa or anywhere else, by the way, even a foreigner wins it, it's okay. So now RAF is behaving like that too. We are seen as a third world country, but we get treated like a first world country. This RAF payment thing is a first world shit. It's not a third world stuff. Go to all the third world countries in the world and find me a country where they pay out RAF. Hey, if you get knocked down by a car, it's on you. It's on you. Whether the citizens are paying levy or petrol levy, gas levy, they don't care. Want to peel your eyes. when you were driving or when you were crossing the streets? Why were you not driving the car as a pedestrian? To a point where it knocked you down? Some countries, that's how they reason. But no, Tina, we are this so-called first world country, but third world country, and we are paying out RAF. No, I'm sorry. People must pay insurance when they come to South Africa so that that insurance money, yeah, we return it when they go back. It is refundable. Thank you. We're just making sure that South Africa is not held accountable. South Africans, to be specific, are not held accountable for your carelessness. Or sometimes South African carelessness. But at least we have your insurance that is going to make sure that you are taken care of. I don't know. Please put down in the comment section what your thoughts are regarding this matter. It's quite upsetting if you ask me. 18 billion rand is too much. It's a lot of money. And I can even say that 18 billion rand, we could have created jobs. But anyways, those jobs still would have been taken by foreign nationals. Anyways, let's see each other later. Goodbye.